How's it going? We're gonna be fighting the mage. As a mage. I'm a healer mage. Technically, I'm not quite a prophet, I'm a holy guide right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and run through this real quick. We'll see how many of these we'll get. I usually can get up to 3 stars. Again, just like... Alright, so pretty much you just need to follow along, and this is gonna pretty much show you how to get that 5% discount on your purchases in Legend of Mushrooms. This is all you pretty much need to do is just basically install Legend of Mushroom. And you have to have Aptoid's version of this. And of course you need to have the AppCoin wallet as well. Again, these are both in the description down below, so you're more than welcome to take a look at these, come and download them. And then once you've actually downloaded them and installed them, then all you got to do is basically open it up. And the AppCoin's wallet is basically a crypto app in a sense, and it's really all you're going to do is just go to the rewards tab, go to the promo codes tab, put in the promo code that I've got down in the description, which is Dakanoth LM, and then you'll be able to get your 5% extra bonus on the game, so you can save money playing the game. It's mostly about just getting enough damage in. And let's see if I can get past the 3rd star this time around. I feel like I can. I should hopefully have enough damage. We shouldn't have near as much of a problem as we used to. That's nice. Cool. Alright, then let's go for the next 4 and 5. Why not? Well, maybe I can get 4 and 5. I don't know. It's a lot of damage. Big damage. Yeah, he's getting a lot of evasion. I don't know. We might stall. Once that... We might still be able to beat him. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then one more. One that counts. I don't know if we'll actually succeed, though. He does so much damage. Big damage. Oh, no chance. I'm dead. Well, that's fine. We'll go ahead and dump that in here. And what do we got here? Sure. Of course, as far as the souls are concerned, I'm not getting too crazy with that yet. It's not to say it ain't on my radar, but like a lot of things, it's like you just gotta do what you can do on a day-to-day. Alright, let's do some heroic trial, why don't we? Let's see what we can get loot-wise here. I will say, though, that if you've been playing the game for any amount of time and you want to know a couple of things you should probably buy in this game, I would recommend you probably buy the skip ad. As far as, obviously, I'm a big supporter of that. I think getting the skip ad's worth it. The only other thing really that comes to mind is like mining discount, and I don't know. I feel like most, if not all of your time probably ought to be spent really just by upgrading your farms. Because basically, if you can get all of your farm stuff related, regardless of where you are in like your skills, right? I feel like you'll get your skills upgraded and your pals upgraded, no problem. But it's like your prayer statue that you're going to be like, this is where you're going to spend a lot of your time. And you might be wondering what crucial fixes here should you be aiming for. I don't necessarily think it matters when you're at level 4 and lower, but when you get to like level 5, that's where you get into plus SSS plus affixes and stuff, and that's where it actually becomes meaningful. And you're still low level, though, it's just not really that important. Of course, you always got to make sure you're doing dormitory if you aren't already. Of course, you do your upgrades as you can do them. Of course, with parking wars in particular, I'm not doing too bad, but I'm not doing great either. The main trick is trying to find someone you can park on without them like flipping you out, and trying not to pay for effectively fees, which I don't know. Whenever I have an option, I'll try to take advantage if I can. So like here, don't have a parking fee, so I'll just take it and run, or try to run anyway. And then, of course, every day do your farms. Nowadays, it's just kind of a gamble of going back and forth with parking wars and then food. But if there's anything you more than likely need to spend most of your... If you were going to spend money, it's in this. This is where a lot of the money, I think, goes into it, at least initially in the game. Because so many good things come out of this. In part because of global affixes and just your core stats and a lot of other things, ultimately compound by having. Even now, you can see I'm getting more and more food, and as a consequence of just having played as long as I have, I've already got like a resounding a large number of seeds now, but I haven't unlocked the other plots. And that's because I got to get to 35. So I still got a ways to go, but of course we'll try to use all of that common fertilizer as much as we can. And that's kind of a benefit. We might as well. Don't want to use any of our high yield, and let's do some advanced seeds, since we have quite a few of those. And sometimes, like there, you can see it's, oh, okay, we hit bad, no luck. Once in a while you'll get eggplant though, and that's okay. Those they're not awful by any means. It's like, it's better than nothing, but obviously premium seeds are what you're going to want the most of if you can get it. Now like here, I don't want to use it on that, but I will use it for this. You can tell there, I'm just shy of an hour, and that's fine. And we'll go ahead and let that unlock. And then of course, make sure you're doing your crop steals. Try to grab, if you can help it, try to find the highest quality that you can possible. Sometimes you'll get lucky and find someone that actually has like boards, and those are the ones that pay out really well, like this one. And you can see like certain ones will give you just a steal quantity of 10 and vice versa. Obviously you'll get more as you work on, basically there's kind of a poor stats that you're getting from those building upgrades. I mean, there's a lot involved in that as far as the shroomy farm's concerned, but I would say between the mine and the shroomy farm, those are like the two things that a lot of people neglect that they really shouldn't neglect. And then finding a decent alliance, I think, is really part of the other half of that equation. That's where it makes sense to basically be active in your alliance and try to get the most amount of benefit as you can possible, because you're going to be able to get a lot of the stuff that you can get from there that you normally wouldn't be able to otherwise. I would say the only other thing too is you want to check chat from time to time. A lot of people get in the habit of not checking this, but there are gift boxes in here. So if you don't hop on every once in a while, you might be missing out on some gems. In case you didn't know, that's something else that I feel like a lot of people ought to pay very close attention to. Outside of that, though, of course, like right now it's prayer rush. If you've got lots of food, you'd be dumping lots and lots into it. As far as like gems go, if you're wondering like what do I spend my gems on, I actually use it on gold. What I do. And let's go ahead and we'll do the event here real quick, because we can. And I'm gonna always go for skill crit rate just because I'm a mage. And it has no basis in do I actually need it or not. It's just, the answer is always that, and forever will be. I will not yield on that decision. And let's see here. I've yet to run into a situation where I lose though. I feel like there must be a point at which that actually happens, but it has yet to happen. I've gotten close, sure, but like it's never really happened. Mark my words. Yeah, this is starting to suss me out here. I'm knock on wood. Alright. And so like that, we can solve our clues here and go ahead and dump all our clues in here. And of course, even though we dumped all our clues, we don't worry until we get to 525. So we got a long ways to go. Well, of course I got all this stuff here I can grab too. It's probably not enough though. Look at that. We're close, we're at 518. But the event's gonna end before it even matters anyway, which isn't surprising. Of course, if you ever get the little dragon, you can get some gems that way too as well. Then of course, just got heroic trial, and that's really about all there is to it. I am saving my lamps, and I'm gonna eventually do a stream, and I was thinking maybe that'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun and cool. Obviously, add friends so you can get some extra gold every day. Do your 7-day logins and your spends. But like anything, that's pretty much all the tips and advice I have for you today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.